Okay, so hey guys, I did not really do an intro today. I'm just gonna say what's on my mind at this point. So I've been thinking, and it's like a man's worth is determined by status and wealth, and a woman's worth is determined by the ability to be a wife and or a mother in society. And it's just been like, it's been blowing me, right? So we're shut down because we're conditioned that if a man is not of a certain status, he can't be worthy of anything. And as a woman, if you're not practically a slave for a man or deemed obedient to the man, then you're not deemed as worthy. And people are probably fussing and fighting right now, pulling their hair when I say this, but it's the truth. We're conditioned to believe this compared to actually determining a person's value based on character and action. So certain things that people demand are innate in some and teachable in others. But just as God gave me eyes to see, ears to hear, and a mouth to speak, and a mind to think as well, because there's people out here that if the way that you think, it's just like it's the gospel, and it's not. I'm allowed to have my own opinion, and so is everybody else. But it doesn't mean that any opinion is necessarily wrong. But like I was saying, any person can learn anything, but when all you value is like how much money a person is bringing or the quote unquote arm candy that you have on your shoulder, it's an absolute no for me. And at that point, if that's all you value, then you bring absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, to the table. If all a man can bring is status, but they still love a loose life, they will not bring anything substantial. They'll just introduce you to a new way of living if you have not lived like that already. And if all a woman can bring to you is cleaning up and cooking and putting up with their shit, whether it's physical, mental, sexual, emotional, you're not looking for a partner, you're looking for a doormat, and you're looking for a person who will play the role of mommy but won't accept the flaws of another. Now, I'm just speaking generally because just because you can quote unquote check off the boxes and you're considered wifey material does not guarantee you a ring. Let me say that again. Just because you check off the boxes according to a person does not mean that you will get a ring. Stop being a pick-me, ma'am. Just stop. Be your dang self. Someone will love you. And stop playing wife to men who will never make you a wife. And men, stop being suckers to women who will use you. Looks aren't everything. It's basically all about what's in the soul. Get to know somebody genuinely, and you can spot all of the red flags within a month or two. People, they start getting comfortable after the first 2 months, and they really do show you who you are. And if you're in tune, and every time you hang out with this person, something's off in your spirit, that's God trying to warn you. So don't ignore it just because, oh, they look good, or it's this person, or it's that, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, no, because then you're going to end up hurting. You're going to end up hurting in the end, okay? Don't do it. So yeah, if every time you see a person, it's like a, oh shit type of gas, but not like the good, oh shit, like, ooh, oh shit, but more so like the, ooh, oh shit. And then you become tense, that's a clear warning and sign that person is not meant to be in your life. And you need to remove them immediately. Immediately. Okay. Also, everything's going to be in the description box. I'm not going to be talking about what is what and what is who. I didn't even film that. I was doing laundry, and I just I was thoroughly annoyed today, obviously. So bear with me. And I mean, the video is not bad. You're still seeing everything that I'm doing, but I'm not doing that today. And also, just because you've been with someone for a certain amount of time does not guarantee marriage, man or woman. And just because you've been with someone for a while and they ask for your hand, you don't have to say yes if you're not ready. Y'all so subconsciously needy and desperate for the attention and the validation of a man or a woman that you would just settle for anything. Learn some self-worth and self-love, okay? I have a whole video. It's about 3 or 4 videos down. It's about self-love and self-reflection. you can see my journey. I'm not perfect. And I'm always speaking from experience. So I'm not out here to judge. But I am going to tell y'all the truth, okay? Because I've just seen too much of it. And I'm quite frankly just tired. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much money you make, where your life is heading. And if your visions, they just don't align with where I am, I just can't, if I can't see you fitting in the picture with me, and you can't, and you tell me your visions or anything of your future, and I can't fit in there with you, it's just, we're not meant to be together. And you know what? That is okay. We have to be okay with the fact that not everyone is meant to be in your life. It is completely okay. You can outgrow friends, outgrow relationships, outgrow jobs. You can outgrow everything. But one thing you're not going to do is, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. But if you're listening to me, one thing that we're not going to do over here is we're not going to continue to stay in certain things just because we're comfortable. It's this is actually it defeats the purpose, and on top of that, it blocks your blessings. Because no, are you brave enough for you to really step out of your comfort zone and just be who you are? You're always changing. If you at one point in time you used to let's say party or whatever the case may be, and then after that you decided to change your life and oh yeah, I'm not gonna party like that anymore, and all your friends are still partiers, are you still gonna not gonna say that you can't hang out with them? But if all y'all do is every time y'all hang out, y'all drink, y'all do this, y'all do that, you may need to reevaluate certain things because it doesn't align with who you are now at all. So don't fight the change. Just, you can love people from a distance and you can still hang out with people. Just not, stay true to yourself, even when you do hang out with those people, and just make it very clear, hey, look, I don't do this anymore. And if it doesn't, if it causes problems, then they really may not be your friend, because your friend will respect you enough to respect that decision, But yeah. In regards to me, I'm absolutely okay with not being in a relationship or married right now. Everybody else around me, they're in relationships, they're getting married, they have kids, and I'm just completely in a different space. I'm none of those. I have no kids. I'm not married. I'm not even in a relationship. Right now I'm really just enjoying being single. I've said this so many times, but for real, I'm really enjoying being single, and I'm enjoying just being to myself. And I low-key being isolated too. It's just it's a different feeling, just being and enjoying the company of myself. It's great. Also, there have been some type of life changes recently, and I'll get into that probably in the next video. But yeah, you see my blush? It's so cute. Actually, I'm trying different colors and stuff like that. If you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, follow me. It's going to be in the beginning. Yeah, the screen got too crowded for all of that stuff. So I'm just not even going to do that. It's all in the beginning, and it's going to be in the link in the bio or in the description box. But yeah, I'm just content with where I'm at in regards to myself. And the only thing I'm working on is just improving myself. And it's just I really felt I needed to talk about this because honest to God, it just really pissed me off. Just constantly seeing certain things where people, they just settle because, oh, I've been in a relationship with them for XYZ amount of years. It's no, you're just comfortable. And it's hard to admit that, you know what, you're just comfortable. And people, they get pissed off about it. It is what it is. I'm not about to keep on harping about it. But you know what? I realize that usually when all people want, that's all people want out of life. People, they just want to be loved. They just want to, they just want to have that companionship. They also want to have whether it's friends, whether it's partners, it does not matter. Work. It's in our nature. But what we're not going to do is just settle for less. just because, oh, that person looks good, but their personality is trash, or they're using you for whatever, But yeah, it's just filling in the missing void that they did not have. And it's good to just look inward. And I'm also am I using baby or am I using kitty? I don't know what I'm using, but I'm using something from AQ1 Cosmetics. Link will be on the bio as well. But you know what? Thank you so much. Yep, it's baby. Those are also my go-tos. It just warmed that up. I was using NYX Lingerie lipstick. And honestly, I don't know how to feel about that. But you know what? Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.